Alrighty, good morning everyone and welcome to the show. We have a great show planned for you today, and we're going to be talking about burglaries. Yes, there's a new trend. They're using your garage door opener. Breaking into your house and using your garage door, breaking into your car and using your garage door opener. Let's bring one of our very special guests for the day, Chris O'Connor. And Chris, it's great to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
You bet. So there's a lot of break-ins are happening right now. How are these break-ins happening?
Well, people are walking through wide open garage doors.
They are. So people just leave their garage door open, and during the day, during nights, and
all the time. All the time, unfortunately. We can drive them down alleys and see doors open. And partly because we get so busy, we're talking on the phone when we walk into the house, or we're carrying in groceries and we get interrupted by the phone, or somebody needs us, so we forget to shut the garage door.
Yep, you know what's been happening to me lately with the wind and all of the leaves that have been falling?
Right.
I'll shut the garage door and you see it go down and then it bounces and comes right back up because the leaves trigger that safety mechanism. The leaves will blow in there, trigger the safety, and it'll bounce back up because it thinks something's there. Well, if you don't look back and you just leave the street, it's wide open, you think you shut it.
Chris, are you seeing that?
Yes, it happens, in cobwebs and, grass and, all kinds of debris can, be blown right in that line of sight of that sensors. And, the sensors are there for a reason. They're important to have, but they can also be very frustrating.
Another trend, Chris, was that people were posing as delivery drivers so the neighbors wouldn't even be alerted, but someone would back up their driveway pretending that they were, doing a delivery of some sort, but they were entering through their garages and loading up their delivery trucks with the loot that they stole from the people's houses right in the middle of the day because neighbors wouldn't even question it,
Because who would do that in the middle of the day?
Right, they're backing up like they own the joint and they're delivering something.
Yeah, a lot of times they're stealing kids' bikes, they're stealing everything out of that garage, and then all of a sudden you walk out and go, wow, this is crazy. And the other thing I think people do, you pull in the garage, and do you notice your car, you don't pull in far enough? So the sensors, you get out of your car, not even think about it, the sensors have gone, haven't triggered, so all of a sudden the garage door opens behind you, and you might not even be thinking about it, because guess what? You're on your cell phone, you're talking to somebody, and normally we're too busy when we're walking in our own garage and don't pay attention.
Especially you, Rodney. Always on that phone.
No, you know what's really cool? I live in a gated community. Okay, so this is cool because in the gated community, I'm one of the few that the community, they have the cars that drive around in your neighborhood. Do you know, all of a sudden, I will get phone calls from the gated community like at 11 o'clock at night or 12 o'clock at night. And all. Did you know your car, or there is a light on in your car? Did you know that this, and one night the garage door was open?
It was open. They knock on your door and they tell you.
Yeah, they pick up the phone and call. Did you know your garage door open?
Right.
Now, a lot of people don't have that luxury.
Yeah.
So these things happen all the time. Chris, when you're seeing some of these things, when people are out there, what kind of thefts are you seeing? Are they massive thefts, or are they just pulling a few items out of the garages?
Well, you got to remember, they got to do it quickly, so time is of the essence. So if your garage door is open, you've got tools, whatever they can spot, quickly grab and go is what they're going to do. And normally they can wipe you out very quickly in a 30-second period. And I'm talking tools, lawnmowers. I had a customer just come into the showroom the other day and say he left his door open, and they took his tools, they took his lawnmower, and these were very expensive items. They weren't the inexpensive lawn equipment or tools that he had. So, and it took less than a minute for them to get what they needed to get. So that's what's so scary about all this is we live in an alley system with lots of fences around, and you don't even notice that that's happening to your neighbors. So that's a frustrating thing. Now, the other tip that I really would love to share with your listeners is your remotes. Most of us leave our remotes on our visor. Do you guys do that too?
Yep.
Okay. Here's the scary thing about that is if you even park in your driveway and your remote is on your visor, all they have to do is break that window and push the button and open the door, and then they get what they need to get. Now, how many of you lock your back door into your house?
I do.
Well, that's awesome because the majority of people out there don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
I even lock
No.
mine when my husband's
got a
out there.
12
He gets so mad at me.
I got a 10-foot fence out there.
I'm the one who always leaves my door open, so it's not good. But Chris, can we talk a little bit about safety tips coming up for the holidays with that garage door?
Sure.
Especially when we have kids coming over to the house and families. I know technology has helped safety a lot. Explain what we can do to prepare.
Well, first of all, shut the garage door, of course. Hide your remotes. Put your remotes in a console or somewhere else. Or if you do park your car outside, they have keychain remotes that you can add to your keychain. They're like a key fob, which would be a lot safer so you don't have a remote in the car at all.
Yeah, I like that.
Most people won't lose their keys, so having the remote with them, they won't lose that either. Also, having your lights working outside the garage, that's so very important, or having a motion sensor, because people can hide behind the side of the garage or behind bushes, and kind of when you open the door and enter, they can walk in right behind you. So make sure you are well lit back there. There also is a newer version of an opener called LiftMaster 8550. It's a belt drive, and you can add an internet gateway and have an app to it. So I don't know if you've ever driven away and said, did I close my garage door? But
Oh, yeah. All the time, and you go back, and usually it's closed. But...
Right.
OCD.
Well, this app that you can download from LiftMaster, you have to have the right opener to do it, but you can download this app, and it can send you alerts of when you left your garage door open or when it opens or when it closes. It's really neat feature that's available from LiftMaster.
That's cool.
That's cool.
That's cool.
I want that.
Wait, say it again. Where do we find the app? What's it called?
Well, it's liftmaster.com. Now, you have to have the right
Liftmaster?
opener to be
L-I-F-T?
able to use that app. It doesn't work with just any opener. It's either got to be, if it's an older opener, it's got to be a Security Plus Chamberlain, a Security Plus Sears Craftsman, or a Security Plus LiftMaster opener. And you'd have to change the wall console and then add the internet gateway, which plugs into your router.
So you know what I just heard with all of that? If you want information about that, call you. Because
Yes.
that's a
Because I
lot.
don't know anything about
It
that.
is a
Because
lot.
she's sitting there talking about Sears, and I have no toolbox. She just went way over my head on all that.
Yeah, so how do we find out more? If we're concerned about our garage, how do we find you? How do we find out more? Because I know you guys offer those, you'll come out and check our garage to see if there's a problem in the first place.
Right. Well, if people want to learn about the app, and they can come to our showroom, we can show them exactly how it works because we have it set up in our showroom in Plano, and we're at 75 in Parker. Our email, our web address is repairgaragedoors.com, or they can call us 24/7, 972-877-5774.
All right. Thank you so much for being on the show, Chris.
Well, thank you for having me. It was fun.
All right. We appreciate you.
Thank
Talk to
you.
you soon.